been a big believer in hard work. And, I actually, when I started, I didn't come from much, coming from a single parent home, didn't have the financial support. I started working when I was 12 years old. But starting work at that young age, it really taught me what I didn't want to do. And it taught me how important it was for me to be as successful as I possibly could be and put my 150% forward at all times. And when I had an opportunity to go into corporate America, I was with Philly.com for 7 years, but when my first interview with the chief operating officer there, and I asked him at the end of the interview, he says, do you have any questions for me? And I said, well, I did some research on your background. I see you didn't come from much. How did you make it to the chief operating officer at the largest media company in Philadelphia? And he says, you know what I did, Santos? He said, I outworked every person that was beside me, in front of me, below me. It didn't matter. I would look at my boss. I would see and analyze how they work, and I would work 10 times harder. And I told myself I would take their position. And I left there. I was like, wow. And you know what? For 7 years straight, that's exactly what I did at Philly.com. I worked my butt off so hard. I got promoted 9 times in 7 years. And it taught me this work ethic that was just absolutely incredible.
So you're saying that your driving force, and this is absolutely incredible for all aspiring entrepreneurs, right? You got to put that work in, right? Yeah. And there's no shortcut around it. But I like what you said when you said, you came up with pretty much nothing, right? And you made the decision. You say, you know what? I may not know what I'm going to do, but I know what I'm not going to do. All right. So after that, you got promoted, 9 times? Right. And where was the last promotion? Where did the last promotion at Philly.com lead you?
So my last promotion, I was running the entire national division of advertising. I was responsible for like $15 million in advertising revenue on a national level. And I had an opportunity to stay there. At that point, I was 7 years in. I felt like I was comfortable, but I didn't like that I was comfortable. Because once you get comfortable, that can get shooken up really fast. Of course, you're in a position you don't want to be. So I told myself, I said, you know what, I'm going to shake my life up before it gets shaken up. So I said, I'm going to leave Philly.com and I'm going to go to New York, because I heard, New Yorkers worked hard. They were faster moving. It was a new challenge for me. So I went to Manhattan and run a company called Tech Media Network. And they brought me in to help grow the company from doing $40 million a year to $80 million a year. I was able to do that. First of all, I was scared to death. It's funny. My little brother, at the time, he was 13 years old. Mm-hmm. I was leaving the city of Philadelphia to go to New York, and I couldn't make up. I knew I wanted to do it, but I was scared. I was nervous. Anything you do in life, if you're not scared or nervous to do it, you shouldn't do it. But I called my little brother, I think he was 12 or 13 at the time, and I said, hey, Devin, I'm thinking about making this move to New York. I'm leaving this cushy job that's paying me 6 figures. I got this, I got that, everything I ever wanted. And I'm about to leave it on my own. And he goes, just do it. I hung up the phone, went to Staples, signed the agreement, scanned it, and sent it over to Tech Media Network. Next thing I knew, I had an apartment in Manhattan, and I made that move. It was the best thing that I ever did, because in 12 months, I turned that company around, and they got acquired. They got acquired by a company called Perch for hundreds of millions of dollars. But I didn't cash out. I didn't get the big check. The CEO, he got 20 million, whatever it may be. The COO got 30 million, whatever it may be. But Santos didn't get anything. I got a little bit. That woke me up, and I said, well, wait, I'm good at what I do and I work hard, but something has to change. That showed me that these companies can grow and be built and be sold, and I started to learn how that worked. So I said, you know what, I need to do this myself. All of this assets, the incredible asset that I bring to these organizations and help them grow over millions and millions of dollars, why not do it for my own type of company? So that's when I started to thinking and how do I make that transition to a full entrepreneur, which again is scary. But again, if you're not scared to death of what you're going to do and leap into, it's not worth doing. So after that, about a year and a half went by. I was working for another company called Digital First Media. Again, turned the company around, did incredible. but at the same time, I was looking. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what was going to be my next big venture, but I knew it was going to have to change an entire industry and change the consumer behavior because I needed it to be big. I didn't want to do something that was small that could just be in Philadelphia. I wanted to do something that had an opportunity to be $1 billion company.